Charging infrastructure is improving, and there are signs that the technology exists to charge EVs in as little as 5 minutes.
Electric cars have a long way to go before they start being competitive with gas cars. But the rate of improvement of electric vehicles and the charging networks is incredible.
There is one key difference between legacy automakers and pure EV companies like Tesla, Rivian, Lucid, as well as the increasingly dominant Chinese automakers. The latter have been able to design EVs from a blank sheet and have built them to be rolling computers with centralized hardware and constantly updated software.
That's going to be the next battleground for EV domination on the consumer side.
And with sales struggling, insiders say most of the challenges EVs face can be overcome with innovation. For some companies, the stakes are just too high.
It's existential for them. Like for a company like Rivian or even like Tesla, that's all they know and that's all they need to do. And they are the ones who are going to push the boundaries of innovation and keep going down that cost curve. And the ones that are going to fight it are doing it to maybe protect their cash flows in the short term, with their gasoline portfolio.
At the same time, even die-hard drivers and car enthusiasts like Abu al-Samid say EVs have taken straight-line performance about as far as it needs to go.
Where do we stop? Certainly some people want that performance, and that's fine. Do we need that? Probably not, especially given the state of driver training, especially in the United States.
If I get my kid an EV that's affordable, we don't have to pay for gas, it's fine. But the reality is, kids can't handle that type of instant torque, particularly in a vehicle that will not corner well.
Indeed, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, a driving safety and crash testing group funded by the insurance industry, has warned about the risks posed by the heavier weight and quick acceleration of EVs. To be fair, lots of gas-burning cars accelerate quickly enough to be plenty dangerous, and large, heavy vehicles are quite popular with Americans, regardless of what they run on. But heavier weight and quicker acceleration pose greater danger to pedestrians, bicyclists, and people in lighter cars. This isn't exhaustive, but some data indicates insurance losses are not necessarily any greater for EVs than for gas cars. The damage losses per claim are just a bit worse, but there are fewer claims. EVs overall perform well in the group's crash tests, and several earned its coveted IIHS Top Safety Pick designations. Roy argues that the real opportunity is to leverage all the tech in EVs to make them safer for people outside the vehicle.
The optimal solution would be to build driver education into the car, which is it won't accelerate as much as it can until you've demonstrated that you know how to drive.
All of the sensor hardware increasingly on EVs, camera, radar, and other tech can see things drivers might not notice.
The car can ultimately judge whether or not the driver is reacting to things like strollers and kids. And if you are, then the car should unlock the extra acceleration. But if you're not, it should reduce it. And this is such an obvious feature that no one is deploying that it makes me weep for the future of automotive innovation.
We've proven that EVs can do the job, and now we just have to keep making it better and more affordable so that more people will be inclined to adopt them.
The next leg of the electrification race: make EVs easy enough to live with, affordable to own, and smart enough to manage their immense power responsibly.